I'm really sorry. You're carrying this heaviness right now. Feeling disappointed with life, relationships, and even questioning whether God truly sees or cares about your inner pain is one of the most honest and human places a believer can be. It's okay to admit that to Him and to yourself. Many of God's people in Scripture walk through exactly this kind of darkness, and He met them there without scolding them for their questions or sorrow. One of the most direct assurances comes in 1 Peter. Cast all your anxiety on Him, because He cares for you. Not just cares about the big spiritual stuff, but cares for you. Your feelings, your disappointments, the ache in your heart over relationships that hurt or feel empty, the sadness that won't lift. He invites you to throw it all toward Him, not because He needs convincing, but because He already cares deeply. Another verse that speaks straight to the feeling of being unseen in pain is Psalm 34:18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. When everything feels disappointing and your spirit is crushed, God doesn't stand at a distance. He draws near. Your sadness doesn't push Him away. It actually pulls Him closer. He isn't embarrassed by or indifferent to your emotions. He's present in them. Jesus Himself wept over loss and disappointment, and He experienced deep relational pain and betrayal. He understands what it feels like when people let you down or when life doesn't turn out as hoped. Because of that, Hebrews tells us we can approach Him confidently, for we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. You don't have to clean up your feelings or believe perfectly before coming to Him. Bring the raw disappointment, the doubts about His care, the sadness. He can handle it all. It's also true that sometimes the pain lingers longer than we want, and the why doesn't get answered quickly. But even then, God isn't wasting your tears. He promises to be with you through it. The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. And in the hardest seasons, 2 Corinthians reminds us that the comfort He gives isn't just for us to hold. It's often the very thing He'll later use to help someone else who's hurting. You're not alone in this valley. God sees every tear, hears every unspoken sigh, and cares more than your feelings can currently grasp. Keep talking to Him honestly, even if it's just, I don't feel like you care right now, but I'm still here. That's faith too. May you sense even a small measure of His nearness today. And may He gently remind your heart that your life and your pain matter deeply to Him. You're loved, right in the middle of the mess. Peter said that believers may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials for a little while. These trials come to prove the genuineness of faith, more precious than gold refined by fire, so that it results in praise, glory, and honor. When Jesus Christ is revealed, suffering purifies and strengthens faith, leading to eternal joy. Remember that Jesus Himself took on human form, which meant He dealt with all the same forms of trial, pain, and suffering that we did. Paul says, don't give up. Jesus says, don't give up. Everyone who ever suffered for doing what was right was tempted to give up. Some didn't, but many did. Don't let that be you, as Galatians says. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. If you are suffering for doing good, don't give up.